Hi, hope you're having a great day. You're watching JG Entertainment, and for this video, I'm going over the newly announced Star Wars film. In this video, full-on breakdown, including director, writer, and their previous work, as well as the release date and all type of stuff. When it's going to take place in the timeline of the Star Wars universe and all type of stuff. So yeah, just make sure to watch this whole video for the full breakdown that I'm sure you're going to enjoy. Plus, I'm sure it's going to be a short video, so just watch the video and enjoy it. So first of all, like I just mentioned, there's a new Star Wars movie that has finally been announced. So finally, a new Star Wars movie, finally. And this new Star Wars film is going to be produced by Damon Lindelof, who is developing this Star Wars movie. And his previous projects include the HBO show Watchmen, which I know a lot of people like, Lost, and The Leftovers. So these are pretty big critical hits. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Charmin Obaid Chinoy is set to direct this movie, and her past work includes Saving Face, A Girl in the River, The Price of Forgiveness, and most recently, 2 episodes of Miss Marvel. Now, this director is also a 2-time Oscar winner and an Emmy winner, so yeah, she's like definitely pretty big whenever it comes to critics and critical success and everything. And I'm very curious to see how this kind of Star Wars movie works with this director, especially since 2 of the things that I just mentioned were documentaries. So that's so interesting. So we'll see how she actually ends up working for a Star Wars movie. That'd be pretty awesome. And like I said, she worked in Miss Marvel, so she has some experience working with superhero things and CGI and type of stuff. And she built already that relationship with Disney thanks to Miss Marvel, so that's pretty awesome. Now the script is currently being written, and the director Sherman is currently working with the writers of the movie to fit the vision for the movie. So that's really interesting. So for her vision, she's working with these writers, which is really interesting. This rarely happens in movies. Only like I think the most famous example is obviously Endgame and Infinity War, where the directors really focus on writing. Focusing with the writers to make the movie fit their vision. But besides that, most of the times the film gets written first and then the director comes in and does her stuff. So this is really interesting. So it's really going to be specific to that director's taste and everything, which I think is going to work really well. It's always good to have that synergy between writers and directors. So I'm really excited for that. Now, Damon Lindelof is also co-writing this. So apart from producing, he's co-writing this film along with Justin Britt Gibson, who is going to be the main writer for the script. And he's still a rising writer, so not super popular. However, he did write some episodes for The Counterpart and was an executive story editor for Guillermo del Toro's vampire drama The Strain. So he still has some big things on him. He's just still rising. He hasn't had that much experience. But I do have faith on him. Plus, he's working with the most experienced writer, so that's pretty awesome. Now, this movie is intended to stay alone, but it will lend itself to continue its story if it is successful. So that's interesting. They're kind of changing the strategy for whenever Disney first acquired Star Wars, they were like, okay, we want all the films to have like a trilogies. Nope, they kind of changed the strategy from doing that trilogy kind of method to being more standalone films. And then after that, like if the movie's successful, then they'll have a sequel, looking like a Rogue Squadron from Patty Jenkins and the Taika Waititi movie, then the Kevin Feige movie that's currently being worked on. All those type of movies have like standalone kind of things, not really a trilogy. So it's very interesting that Lucasfilm has changed their kind of method of doing films, and now they're focusing a lot more on shows as well. So it's just really interesting how the landscape has changed for Star Wars. Now, this movie, and set in the timeline, would take place after the events of Rise of Skywalker, but it will not be a continuation of that story. So it's really interesting. So it will take place after Rise of Skywalker, but it will not continue like the story of whatever characters were in there. However, this does not mean that characters from that sequel trilogy could not show up, because they did say that, according to Hollywood Reporter, some characters from the sequel trilogy will probably show up and are very possible that could show up. So we'll see. We'll find out. My guess is that at least one of them is going to show up, at least to boost the box office. Who that would be, I don't know. Hopefully Finn. I feel like Finn was doing really dirty, so hey, I really want to see more Finn. So we'll see. Maybe now he's gonna turn into a Jedi type of stuff. I don't know. Now, for one of the most important questions that I'm sure your guys are asking is, when exactly is this movie coming out? Well, the earliest release date for this movie is on December of 2025. So that's still like super far away. Now, why is this? Well, that is currently marked on the Disney theatrical calendar as an untitled Star Wars film. So yeah, it's still a long way to go, at least 3 more years. So wow, that's still a lot. And I think that makes more sense because, you know, they're still writing the script and they have to film and they have to do post-production and all that type of stuff. And obviously, like the years before, Avatar has all those years. And they did take out the release date for next year, and they're not going to finish this movie in a year. So yeah, I think December of 2025 sounds like a really reasonable spot for whenever this movie's going to come out. So it sucks that it's still so far away, but I'm sure we're going to hear more news about it as time goes on and get more excited about it and all that type of stuff. So yeah, this movie's still very early on, but yeah, we got news about a new Star Wars film. At least we got confirmation that there's a new Star Wars film being worked on, and yeah, I'm really excited. And so yeah, that's all the information I have for you over this movie, including the director, the writer, the producer, all their work previously before this movie, as well as where is this going to take place in the timeline of Star Wars, and is there still another movie, as well as the release date. That's all I got for you in this video. Tell me what you think about it down in the comments. Are you excited for this Star Wars movie? Which characters do you want to show up in this Star Wars movie from the sequel trilogy? All that type of stuff. I'm very curious to meet all your thoughts about it down in the comments. As well as please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. It would be very helpful. So please leave a like and subscribe for more content, including more Star Wars things. I'm currently covering Andor a lot, so subscribe if you're really enjoying Andor, and a bunch of other stuff, Marvel, DC, House of the Dragon, all type of stuff. Subscribe for all that content that I'm sure you're going to enjoy. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and this is J Entertainment.